Okay, so Mr. Burla wanted me to make a video about the bees and having them and how to take the honey out. So, let's make one. Step 1, get your suit on. Like that. Next, you get your tools. We even got a bee here for you. Next, you get your smoker and light it. That's usually my dad's job. Step 3, you smoke the hive. The smoke kind of like mellows them down, makes them less likely to sting you. What I usually do is just take a couple nice puffs right at the entrance. Next, you take off the top box. It's usually my dad's job, as you can see. You can smoke every box if you want, but just smoking a couple of them makes them nice and mellow. Too much smoke will make them say, "Hey, what's this?" And then they'll go all crazy on you. And you don't want that. The sun isn't out, so they're not quite active. If it's too cold for the bees, then they will have their muscles kind of lock up. Then they can't fly. It's just warm enough for them to fly, but not warm enough for them to work a lot. And that's a lot of honey in there. And that's capped honey. Did you know that actually yellow jackets, hornets, and wasps like eating honey bees? So, and sometimes they make a nest near bees, like our bees, honeybees. And so what we do is that we put a Y trap: wasp, hornet, and yellow jacket. So here I am collecting the honey, and pretty much how they make honey is that they take they collect nectar from, which is really sweet, from flowers like this. And they put it into these and they dry it out with their wings. If it's 17.5% water, then it's technically honey. Any more, then it would be nectar still. And so then we're gonna put these into a different box. Just brush off the bees and then put it into a different box. Okay, bee.
I just got stung on my wrist. Ow.
As everybody knows, bees can sting with their stinger on their butts. And when they sting, it releases a pheromone that attracts other bees to say, "Hey, my sister is dead," because all workers are female, and they are the only ones with stingers besides the queen. "Hey, my sister is dead. Let's attack this guy." And then they start attacking more and more until the enemy is dead. This is all capped honey, so you can see all the bees around it. Let me start talking.
So now we just want to brush or blow these bees off here like this.
Deposit. And we're keeping it all in there, so then we have a new box for new bees to be in there. And a new hive.
There we go. Got most of them off here. They don't want to be in here, so they're going to be the ones there.
We sprayed this with Be Gone stuff. Get it? Be Gone. And it's a pheromone that smells sweet to us.
Bitter almond oil is what it is, and it's just it's a deterrent to bees, so they want to stay away from that smell usually. Another one to grab? Yeah.
And by the way, this is only a one-try thing, so sorry if I mess up. Just letting that out there right now. Deposit. And we have 3 hives here. One is the one that my dad is working on. Right there is one. I think it's dead. Is it dead?
Yeah, there wasn't anything in there.
Yeah, so we technically have 2 hives. And there's one over here. Past the bamboo, past the strawberry patch, past the chamomile. I meant calendula. And here's another one. After you're done checking the boxes, you put the box back together so then the bees can return to doing their business. And so now we have a new box full of honey, and we're going to crush that through a strainer, and then it's going to go through a bucket to have all the parts and wax be not in it, and then it's going to go through another strainer, and then we're going to put it into jars and then sell it. And that's pretty much our hobby. And that's how you take care of bees. And you only got stung once this time. And this is pretty much the final product of our strainer. You crush all the honey, and then it goes through this web, and it goes through a whole bunch of holes, and then it finally goes into the bottom bucket, and then you get it poured all out.
Want to close that right now too?
Sure.
Thank you. Perfect.
And that's pretty much it.